Hi guys, this is Sweet Pot's Thrift and with another thrifting haul. So I went to, a couple of thrift stores, state sales, and garage sales, and here's the stuff I got. So I'll start with the shoes. The sale I went to yesterday had $1 a pair of shoes at this thrift store that I went to. And so I found 2 pairs of Toms. And then I found these little loafer looking shoes. And then I found these cute little boots, the little fur and ribbon in the back. So I got all those for $4. Then a state sale I went to, all these were all tangled up. So I just asked how much for the whole pile in my hand. They said $5. So I was like, sure, just take a chance on it. So turned out none of them are, I don't believe any of them are sterling, but I did end up with a little bit of gold, not like a lot or anything. Here, I'll start with this. This at first I thought was a bell, but then turned out it was like a religious pendant. If you opened it, you'd see 2 little religious icons inside it. So I thought that was cool. And the rest of these guys are just silver tone necklaces. I believe these 2 were gold filled necklaces, and this one I wasn't quite too sure, but just based off the makeup of the chain links, going towards it could be gold, but I cannot for the life of me read the marking on it because it's not fully stamped on. So that one would have to get checked out for sure, but it's like an extra long chain. It's gotta be like 24 inches total length. And then this, it turned out, I thought, well, it is gold, it's 14 karat gold, but I thought it was a full necklace, but when I untangled all of this, it turned out that this was just broken piece of necklace, but it was marked 14 karat. Same for this little earring backing, was also 14 karat. But it's not bad for $5. It's better off just taking a chance. If you see some markings, just take a chance on it. If it's not that expensive, I mean, it's only $5. So anyways, moving on. I found this at a thrift store. It has a chain strap that can be adjusted to make it into a single long chain. But this is a Lulu Guinness purse. If you can see right there. It has a polka dot interior, but this, I believe, is the style is called Easy Breezy, which I believe they sold these at JCPenney, but not anymore. But yeah, it has this polka dot pattern. I put some paper in it to fluff the bag out. But yeah, I got that, I believe, for $6, and it looks practically brand new. I mean, still in pretty good condition. And then moving on, I'll start with this stuff. These are just a couple of shirts, t-shirts I got from a thrift store, and I believe 1 pair of pants as well. So this one is just a LA Galaxy t-shirt, and the sale that they had at this thrift store was, if you want to fill a paper bag for $5, you can put any white tagged clothing. So normally this one would be $3, but me and my mom worked to stuff this paper bag, so this is only probably like 1/4 of what was stuffed in the bag. So this was probably $1 to $2 worth of stuff that I had just in my pile. So yeah, LA Galaxy t-shirt. Cool little Ninja Turtles t-shirt. I used to watch that when I was small, but I thought it'd be just cool to wear around pajamas, or just with some blue jeans. So this was originally $4. And then I love Coldplay, so this is their Viva La Vida concert t-shirt. It has their little tour dates on the back. And then I just got some pair of skinny jeans. So yeah, some Gap skinny jeans. So that wasn't too bad. And then this stuff is, some of this, let me see. Some of it came from an estate sale, a thrift store, or 2 thrift stores. Okay, so first I'll start with this one. The necklace is one I showed on my last video, but I just used it to put this pendant on because this one I got from an estate sale. It was one of the only pieces of jewelry in their jewelry case that had no price. So I looked at it, I saw a marking, I asked them how much was the little charm, and they said $3. So I said okay, because it is marked on the back. I don't know if you can see it right in there. Well, you see some sort of marking right there, but it says 18 karat. So $3 wasn't bad at all for me. And the second piece I got from that estate sale was this. It's like a little cartouche, Egyptian cartouche pendant. I believe it is sterling silver. However, it has a very unusual marking on it, which I don't even believe it's an American stamp. So yeah, so I believe it is sterling silver though, but I only got that for $1. And then next, these 2 pieces came from 2 different thrift stores. So first one is this pair of earrings. It has a little diamond chip, but yeah, it has that, and it is marked on the back. I believe one of the marks is 925 on the pin, but the only other maker's mark I could find was this. It's a Y in a box, and I have no clue what maker that is, but I believe I got these earrings for, they were I think $2.99 with 30% off. So yeah, so that wasn't too bad. And then this one is a little bracelet with inlay. I believe it's marked on the back alpaca, which I believe is not sterling, but it's a nice bracelet, and it only cost 25 cents at a thrift store I went to. It was the same thrift store that I got the shoes at, was where I got that one at. And then let's do this bag, was where the one I got the handful of tangled necklaces from. It almost looks like Burberry, but it's not. It has a tag in here for EB Burgo, but it's made in France. So I thought, I mean, it looks like a little toiletry bag, so I thought I'd use that when I go traveling. So this stuff in the bag right there are all what I got at a thrift store when me and my family went just on a day trip. So we found this little hole in the wall thrift store, and this lady was selling things like super cheap and really good prices. So I'll start with the jewelry. This one, let me see if I can find the clasp, but this one is, I don't know if you can see it right there, but It is a sterling bracelet, and it is stamped France, and it has a 925 and a maker's mark like right there, and this little thing opens so you can actually fit it on your wrist. But yeah, I got that. I think she charged me $1 for that bracelet, so that wasn't bad. And this one is a 925 necklace, and I believe it's marked Italy on it. Yeah, it has 925 in Italy. So I got that for $2. And then these sunglasses, I believe she gave me $2 for both of them. And they are, let's see if you can see that, Warby Parker sunglasses. And it turned out that these guys are a little expensive. I believe this one right here is about $100. So I just thought I'd use them for converting them into regular glasses, and the other one turned into sunglasses. The only downside right now is that they actually have prescription in them right now, so those will definitely have to get taken out for me to use. And then last from that sale is this bag. It's a Dooney & Bourke purse. I thought she was going to charge me like $10 at least for this, but it turned out she only charged me $2, which isn't bad at all for a vintage Dooney. I mean, it has some wear to it. You'll see some little mark right there, a little line right there. I mean, it's not in perfect condition, and also it is missing the shoulder strap, but I mean, I figured I come across some Dooneys, vintage Dooneys or Coaches at garage sales, so I figured I'd wait until I find one, or just happen to find a random strap with no purse that I can fit on to this one. But either way, it looks good as a clutch too, so I thought that would be cool. So I cleaned it up a little bit. This is the cleaned up version. It did look a little worse before this, so yeah. And then last, let me put all this guys away. Hopefully don't get retangled. But last, or second to last should I say, I went to a garage sale and I came across this guy. This is a vintage Coach briefcase. And again, I put some paper in here. Just put the shape back into it. I don't know if you can see. Let me pull it out. But there is the Coach stamp on it. And I was asking the lady whose garage sale this was, how much for the bags. She's like, it depends. So I was like, okay. How much for this one? She's like, oh, that's the Coach. She's like, that's $7. So even for $7 for a vintage briefcase, that's a pretty good deal. So I didn't bargain on that, so I just gave her the $7. That's not bad. So yeah, I got that. And last, what I got, come around, is I went to an estate sale and a garage sale today, and I got this stuff. So first, I'll say the garage sale. So I went to a garage sale, and it was in the backyard of this lady's house. And she, I believe she said she sold jewelry at various flea markets and stuff, but she was just having a backyard garage sale, getting rid of some excess things. So first, she had a dollar table, so I found this pair of earrings. If you can tell, they are, I believe they're sterling. I haven't found any mark on them, but just the appearance of them look to be sterling with little amber little balls in them. So I have a pair of those guys. So I got that for $1. And I don't know if this was supposed to be on the dollar table or not, but nonetheless, I got it for $1. And it's this dolphin bracelet. And it is marked. Let me see if I can find the marking. It's right there. So it's marked 925 and sterling. Sterling is upside down. But yeah, I got that for $1. And last from her, I got this like weird bracelet. It's like, it's a dolphin, but it's like a clamp-on or claw like bracelet. But I couldn't tell for sure. I mean, it has this marking right here, right on the back tail, that says 925. But I just couldn't tell for sure if it was sterling or not, because some places do have fake stamps. But I was just weird that the stamp would be on the outside and not inside the bracelet. But I took a chance, paid $5. Either way, it's a pretty cool bracelet. So yeah, I got that. And the rest of this stuff here is what I got from the estate sale. So at this estate sale, they had a little tub of jewelry. So that's what I went to first to check it out. And then I was looking around the rest of the house, and I happened to go into the closet, and that's where I found this guy hanging up in the on the clothes rack. And when I saw it, it just looked like this, like just this side, like empty. But then I looked on the other side, and it was still filled with jewelry. I mean, some of this jewelry wasn't in it because I got some of it from the tub, but for the most part, this was filled with jewelry still. So I just took the whole thing. So the things I got from the tub first were these earrings, and they're pretty heavy. They are marked sterling. So they're marked on the back right here. 925, it's upside down, but it says 925 Mexico and I guess the maker of it. But these are pretty heavy sterling dangly earrings. These were marked $5, so I just got those. And then the second thing I got were this pin, which is marked in the back, made in Austria. So I got that. And the same bag that that was in was this pin as well, a little crown. So I thought I could use that in my little jewelry frame. And just to show you what my jewelry frame is, it's this guy. So I made that from all the various jewelry pieces and brooches, mostly brooches that I got from garage sales and estate sales. So I put them all together into a little frame shaped as a Christmas tree. So I thought I'd use that for that purpose. Back to the jewelry. So in the bag, this bag was these copper and turquoise screw-on earrings. I found a couple of Cub Scout pins, like vintage Cub Scout pins. One says Den Mother, and the other two are the same pin, just says Bobcat Cub Scouts BSA. And then there's the Sterling spaceship from the Kennedy Space Center. I have no clue. I mean, they're pins, but there's two of them. I don't know if they're supposed to go somewhere together, but they're two pins. And then I found these are marked 925 in the back. Right there, they have a maker's name and mark in 925. I know it has some inlay. So those are screw-on earrings as well. And this one is a vintage Siam pin of a little Siamese dancer. It is marked on the back right there, Sterling Siam. So that was another piece. And then there's more screw-on earrings with little green stones. These are vintage Tortolani clip-on earrings. And then this was just a box of pearls. And they are authentic pearls. There's actually, I can even get them out. But there, those are about 5 authentic pearls. And there's one pearl in here. It's an 8mm pearl. I don't know, she must have got it from an oyster at SeaWorld. But she marked the paper envelope with 8mm. So there it is right there. That's what came in that box. And then these, I believe, they're gold tone earrings, dangle earrings, but the pearls in them are real pearls. So I got that. And just a gold-filled necklace right there. And this hairpin's cool because it's made in France. It's marked on the back. Let's see if I can open it. But right there, made in France. Oh, that was cool. And then I got these two vintage hair clips as well. They're not marked. And this one is a Lisner vintage necklace. Let's see if I can get it tangled. So it goes like that, but it's a vintage necklace. And last is this bracelet right here. So this is the vintage bracelet. It's like a filigree bracelet, but very intricate. It's no marking, but I believe this is sterling silver. And some of the pieces, when I saw this, I had pulled some out, and when she was pricing everything, the lady, like, this is one of the pieces I had in my hand that I pulled out from that. So I said, how much for this? And she said $2. So these by themselves can go up to $100 or more. So that was a fantastic deal. So total for all this jewelry, I paid about $15. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. Thanks.